Hi, my name is Luke Sermani. I'm 15 and I currently live in Lexington, Massachusetts. Um, I'm into sports and music. I play the saxophone and I also play baseball. Um, and I chose to volunteer with a Broader View because not only was an opportunity for me to practice my Spanish, but it was also an opportunity for me to understand a new culture and to help out and volunteer for people that need the help. The volunteer work, we went on the weekdays, we woke up earlier in the morning and we went to a project where we were there for about 4 to 5 hours each day. Part of the day we were in a bakery and we were helping boys and one main baker bake things to sell to gain money for the project. And then for the other part of the day, um, we were helping out little kids, giving them someone to play with. And that was just a really good experience to be able to help out and, help out people that, really needed it. Um, Living with Laura and her family was really nice, not only because they were very inclusive and friendly, um, but it felt a lot like a second home to me for the time that I'm here. Um, and they were always together, they were always hanging out, and it was just a really good experience to be able to spend a good amount of time with a new family in a new country. We were always given meals 3 times a day. We were always hanging out, as I said. Um, and if there was another person interested in a Broader View, I would definitely recommend it. If not only to practice a language that you're studying if you go to a country that speaks that language, but it's also just a new experience to be with a new family and to be in a new country and help out and volunteer for people that need the help. I think it's a very good opportunity to just be able to be in a new area where you are learning a new culture and new ways of doing things. Um, and then when COVID-19 hit, everyone was wearing a mask, but now in the US, most people have the vaccine and they're not required to wear a mask, so the environment seems very COVID free. Whereas in Ecuador, um, COVID is still very present. Not as many people have the vaccine, and so everyone's wearing a mask. And so we have to take our temperature wherever we go or use hand sanitizer a lot of the time. And so I think that just the environment here was very different as they're more careful as fewer people have the vaccine. Um, Not only did we have to wear a mask, but it felt more restricted just because of COVID, whereas in the US, everything has sort of gone back to normal. Um, and so, however, in our project, I don't think COVID changed um, the project too much simply because when we were baking, we were wearing the masks, but the boys that were with us were not wearing them. Um, and then when we were with the little kids, they weren't wearing them as well. But outside of the project, wherever we went, um, everyone was a lot more careful and they were all wearing masks. And so I think that's just a big change from where I normally, in the US, where we don't have to wear masks anymore. And so I just think that the experience as a whole was a very positive, very positive. I got to practice my Spanish, and along with that, I was able to meet new people, and as a whole, it was very fun.